Let's talk about one of the most common IVF fears, being awake during your egg retrieval. If you're getting ready for an egg retrieval, you're gonna wanna watch this whole video. You might be nervous about waking up during your egg retrieval if you're getting full anesthesia, or you might be nervous about the fact that you'll only be somewhat sedated for your egg retrieval and you will be awake for it. So let's talk about the two different options. I'm Lauren, I'm your IVF BFF. I tell like it is when it comes to the IVF journey, so follow if you want more infertility real talk. So depending on where you live, depending on your clinic, there are basically two versions of anesthesia for egg retrieval. The first one is full sedation, getting knocked out, going to sleep. There are all sorts of euphemisms for it, but basically you go to sleep and you wake up and it's over. You should not feel any pain. You should not wake up during it, although it can happen. If it does, they'll just put you back to sleep. This is more meds. It's not going to be right for everyone depending on your personal medical history. There is definitely more of a risk with being fully put under for an egg retrieval, but it is a very short amount of time. It's like 10 or 20 minutes. The other method is conscious sedation, twilight sedation. You're still given a fair amount of medication to deal with the pain, to relax you, to make it easier on both you and the doctors and the nurses. They're gonna give you the meds that will help you chill out. They don't want you freaking out in the middle of your egg retrieval. That's a worst case scenario for everyone. You're gonna be very sleepy. You're gonna drift in and out. You may hear the doctor counting your eggs. You may hear certain things. You're not gonna be like actively participating in this. The good side of this is it's less meds. So it's a quicker recovery, less likely side effects, less likely emergencies happening because you're fully under. Some countries, they only do it this way. Some clinics only do it this way. There's pros and cons to each one. There is a third option that is very likely not done, and that's just like local anesthesia. If anybody has experienced that, please drop it in the comments. If you're nervous about any of this, talk to your doctor, your coordinator, your nurse. They will be able to share exactly how the procedure works at your clinic. They might have other options available to you, additional medication to help calm your nerves either way. My two egg retrievals, I was fully under. I was a little afraid of it the first time. Then I woke up and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. It is like 20 minutes where you're not in charge anymore, where you've done all this work, you've done all these meds, and you've been so stressed about the whole thing. But once you're knocked out, it's time to relax, my friend. If you have an experience to share, please drop it in the comments.